We're probably going to have to do it a couple times. Chances of me messing up are like a 10 out of 10. Hello parents, leaders, and grade 12 graduates. My name's Erin, or Aggie is what most people call me here. I'd like to start off by saying congratulations to the graduates. Not only did you make it through your online classes, but you made it through your Zoom calls as well. Now going into high school, I didn't know what to expect when I got there. I definitely aged 3 years within my first week of grade 10. Now if I had to translate my high school career into one song, that would be No Scrubs by TLC. Now, to make this speech a little more interesting, and since Abby didn't give me any restrictions on it, I'll be doing a roast instead, starting with Sharon Sampson, my beloved collector leader. No, I'm just kidding. If I did that, she would yell at me. When Abby asked me to write this speech, I started racking my brain to figure out a memory that would showcase exactly what the refuge was about. We've had so many memorable events, like the all-nighters that everyone had to suffer through, the many dodgeball games where you'd get smoked in the face by your collective leader, the in-house retreats where we danced to Cadillac Ranch and slid down the stairs on a table. It would be impossible to find a single memory that would showcase exactly what the refuge represents. But if I had to choose one memory that would showcase exactly what it represents, I would say that this past year at YC really shows what the refuge is about and what community and friendship means to everyone. All the girls, grades 7 to 12, came into one room and we had a full-on party with snacks and drinks, the whole 9 yards. We didn't all know each other, but it didn't matter. We had a good time anyway, and that showed that the refuge isn't just a building or a place to have fun and play sports, but a family and a place to meet new people and have fun and get closer to God. From all the time I spent at the refuge, which is probably 75% of my life, I've learned so many things from everyone that I've had a chance to talk to, whether that be the leaders or Abby or even someone who came to an event we hosted. The main thing I've learned from my time at the refuge is how important community and friendship is. I remember the first youth I went to as a very small and sassy 7th grader. Even though we all know how annoying I was, it didn't matter. Everyone made me feel super welcomed and like I was a part of something. Not only did I feel the abundance of love, but I learned that family isn't just the people you're related to, but the people that love you unconditionally. I know I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for my church family, especially the leaders and pastors we've had along the way. The first time Abby came to the refuge, she didn't have a collective assigned to her yet, so naturally the spunky and loud grade 9 girls who are now finally graduating claimed her as our own. As you can see, she did unfortunately ditch us, but that's only to become the youth pastor and guide us through her high school years, and I'm not mad about how things turned out at all. So thank you to Abby for always being meticulous and intentional with everything you planned at the refuge, and always making sure everyone had a good time and was growing in their faith at the same time. You've been such a huge part of my life and taught me so much, and I will carry those words of wisdom with me after graduation. Thank you to the leaders for taking time out of your busy schedules every week to hang out with us and pour into our lives. I know we wouldn't have made it through high school without all your love and support. To Sharon, Crystal, and Natalia, thank you for being up with us all this time. You've always listened to our high school drama with no complaints, which was definitely a difficult task because we talked a lot. Huge thank you to my parents for always keeping me on my toes by being at every single refuge event to ever happen. To the grade 12 graduates, congratulations on making it through your online classes. I know our senior year did not turn out the way we hoped it would, but I couldn't have asked for better people to spend it with. I am incredibly grateful for the friendships we've made along the way and can't wait to make so many more memories with you guys when we all go into university. Over the past 6 years, we've been mentored and taught about God by everyone at the refuge. So watch out, leaders, because we have the knowledge of all of you put together, and we're about to become one of you. And we will be bringing some heat to the table. Now, all I have left to say is, high school was nothing like High School Musical.
2020. I can say with all certainty that when I was marking down the date for our grad banquet in the youth calendar, this is not how I thought we'd be celebrating at all. In a short amount of time, our world has been totally flipped upside down. For me, my high school graduation was one of the most memorable days of my life, and so I can't even begin to imagine the different emotions you have been feeling over the past few months, knowing that the celebration that you're hoping for isn't exactly what you were thinking it would be. Maybe you felt disappointed, sad, frustrated, or like your senior year was stripped away. Nonetheless, we are so stoked to be celebrating with you guys today because we as the Refuge fam are so proud of you. As I was praying about what to share with our 2020 graduates, a verse in Proverbs came to mind. It says, "Many are the plans of a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." That's Proverbs 19:21. And I truly believe that we are living in this verse right now. We all had different plans and expectations for this whole year in general, and a lot of things aren't going the way that we thought they would. And as much as it pains me to say this, you're going to have and experience disappointments in life. Doors are going to close, plans are going to fall through, and not everything's going to go your way. Wow, this is a really motivational and inspiring grad speech, Abby. But it's okay if those things happen. See, I like to think of our lives as a big puzzle. I'm talking like 1,000 pieces. God sees the end from the beginning. He sees the whole picture, and he knows where each piece goes. See, but when we get fixated on just a few pieces, especially without understanding or knowing the full picture, we're going to find ourselves constantly being disappointed and frustrated. Instead of just focusing on what we want and trying to go through life on our own, we need to look up to our Creator, the one who knows the end from our beginning, and allow his purpose to prevail for us. Because guess what? 10 out of 10 dentists say that it's a lot better than the plans we even have for ourselves. This is what I want to leave you with. As this chapter of adolescence and schooling comes to a close and you enter into adulthood, if you haven't already, begin to ask God and pray about what his plan and purpose is for your life. Having spent years getting to know all of you, it's so clear that there's some really incredible things in store for your futures. You are some of the most innovative, creative, caring, funny, and sassiest people I know. Use the gifts that God has given you for his glory. And when there's bumps in the road, spoiler alert, there will be, spend even more time with God in his word and in prayer. Ask him what he wants to teach you through the hardships that you face. I know that through this process, God taught me that Aaron doesn't like surprises. When I met the class of 2020, you were some awkward grade 9s and I was an awkward intern starting at a brand new church. I will forever be grateful to the grade 9 girl collective who invited me into your crew and let me be part of your group. You guys really made me feel like I was meant to be at the Refuge. And even though I ditched a hot minute later, it has been such a blessing to see all of you grow up into amazing young men and women. I'll always cherish the times when I crashed your collectives and ate all your snacks, and the times that I've laughed with you and learned from each and every one of you. As sad as I am that your time at the Refuge as students is coming to a close, I'm even more excited to see what is in store for each of you. The potential in this group is absolutely astronomical, and we'll always be cheering for you as you inevitably change the world. Happy grad. Love you guys so much.
Hey grade 12s, I just wanted to wish you all congratulations and a job well done in graduating grade 12. The future is yours to take, and oh, the places that you will go, to quote Dr. Seuss. The one advice that I could give you is to trust Jesus with all your heart, even if you don't know what you're planning on doing or you don't know where your future is going. Trust God. He's already got your futures all planned out. He's got you in the palm of his hands. So march into your future with no doubts, no worries, and trust that God's got this all figured out for you. So lean on Him, ask Him for direction, ask Him for wisdom, ask Him for guidance, and He will take you where you need to be. And also follow your dreams. I encourage you to try different things. Don't get comfortable. We grow when we are uncomfortable. So try new things. Go out and experience. If you want to travel, now's the perfect time. Well, maybe not right now, but travel when things open up. But have fun. This is your moment. I will see you guys later.
Congrats, graduates. I'm so proud of you guys. So I'm stealing one piece of advice for you guys from an old hymn, actually. And it says, "Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus than to trust and obey." So in other words, trust that Jesus has amazing plans for your life and obey what He asks you to do, and then basically you can't go wrong. And I think that's some pretty solid advice to live by.
So now that you've graduated, there are going to be a lot of new opportunities that will be available to you. So as you branch out, learn to enjoy them. These next few years will be challenging, but that's when you'll really grow. So in 2 Thessalonians 3:16, it says, "Now may the Lord of peace Himself give you peace at all times and in every way. The Lord be with all of you." So learn to ground yourself in God and to place your trust in Him and follow the promises that He has for you.
Congratulations, grade 12 grads from Life Church. I am so proud of you. What a weird year to be graduating. So honestly, hats off to you because you guys deserve it. If I could give you guys any advice, it would be don't put so much pressure on yourself to know what you're going to be doing. You are probably getting that question asked a million times. Take your time, research, study, ask people that are working in the field of study that you're trying to pursue. And one last thing, do not abuse those student loans. It's not free money like people tell you it is. You do have to pay those back. Don't abuse it. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. You guys are awesome. You deserve to be so proud of yourselves because we are. And I just want to say good luck to whatever is in front of you. See you guys.
Well, hey, congratulations, grade 12s. It is such an amazing accomplishment to graduate. And although this year's looked really different, we are so proud of you. I want to give you 3 things just to remember as you're going. So number 1, learn how to cook for yourself because you need to feed yourself. Number 2, learn to take naps and to rest. That's just something everybody needs to know. And number 3, remember that you are valued and that you have infinite value.
Hi, graduates. My name is Rob Lindeman. I'm the Academic Dean at Vanguard College in Edmonton. The Bible says, "Be careful what you think, because your thoughts run your life." Many people's lives unfold according to the limitations they hold about what's possible for them. As you get ready to enter this next stage of your life, I would advise you to always remember that with God, all things are possible. You never know where the Lord will take you as you trust in His ability to make a way possible. Congratulations on your graduation.